The far right in Italy is quite strong, but what is the phenomenon which we see in Italy and across Europe is that the far right is trying to become established, that they are not espousing totally extreme policies anymore, like Meloni doesn't do that, despite her fascist roots. That is not what she's doing. She's actually become quite respectable, and everyone in Europe, including in the United States as well, is quite relieved that she seems to be a responsible politician on the right of the political spectrum. And you can see that in many other countries, including in Germany, in Europe, where the right is trying not to be too extreme, not to espousing too extreme positions, but become respectable. And that, of course, is one reason why voters are actually flocking to them, because these parties have become almost mainstream.
And what about Germany? I mean, there you have the far-right Alternative for Germany, the AfD. They are now Germany's second largest party. What can you tell us about the AfD and their policies?
They are anti-European, they are anti-foreigner, they are criticizing migration and political asylum seekers who come to Germany, but they're also claiming that they are the major opposition party, that they have recipes for the future for how to run the German economy, and they're also trying to put themselves into the mainstream of the political spectrum. However, that is not quite succeeding, because they have elements in their party which are really totally unconstitutional, totally extreme. They sympathize with the Nazis of the past, and therefore the domestic German intelligence services has declared some of them as unconstitutional, and there is consideration whether they should actually be banned. But that is of course not reflected in the voting public, because they have achieved quite a few electoral successes recently, including in Western Germany, and their base is really Eastern Germany, but they're now making inroads into Western Germany. So for the mainstream parties, this is very disconcerting. And perhaps one word, it's not just about the success of the far right, it is also about the weakness of the established parties. The Scholz government, the three coalition government, is not doing too well. And I think that is reflected in the success of the far right in Germany.